just like the trans person,
yeah,
he's doing his lady voice, and then at times throughout the album, he turns the man voice on.
Drake?
All right, so at this point, I think it's safe to call Charlamagne the God the biggest Drake hater in the world. And he was talking crazy about the boy and his new album with Party Next Door during his last podcast on Brilliant Idiots. I think y'all gonna want to hear this one. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
What do you mean?
What is Drake not happy about?
Got the #1 album. About to sell 250,000 copies, according to Academic's Instagram.
Yeah, that's what they said, 250,000. Him and Party Next Door. Have you heard the album?
I do. I like it. Stop paying.
I don't like when Drake sings. I'm on record. I've been.
What about Give Me a Hug?
Kendrick said though.
That's dope because he rapping.
That's the same.
I don't like the end part though. I don't like when Drake sings. That's never been my thing. I've never been into Drake when he sings. I like when Drake raps. But I get it. I get why he sings. I've been to one of his shows. I see it. I totally understand. I don't like when he sings though. You know what I'm saying?
Are there any songs on it that you enjoy?
That I enjoy?
Honest assessment.
No.
You don't enjoy Give Me a Hug. That's hate.
I don't enjoy it.
That song is fire.
It's dope. But I don't enjoy it.
Mothballs or some shit. That one's fire.
I don't even, I like when Drake raps, but I can't sit here. When I say I enjoy something, I'm going back to it over and over. I'm listening to it. I'm reciting the lyrics. There's Drake rap records that I've enjoyed. I can't sit here and say I enjoy Give Me a Hug. And I just don't think it's the time for that record.
I think it's the time for this album. Putting out the ladies' music, putting out the shit that have the girls singing and dance, because the girls aren't going to react the same way to Kendrick's music that they will to an album like this. Also doing it with Party and proving that if you are going up against UMG and you are going against the streamers, you could still put out those numbers. I think it's a smart strategic move.
But here's the thing,
he can't put out the gangster rah rap after losing the beef to Kendrick.
No, he can't. But that's my point.
Yeah.
He, just like the trans person,
yeah,
he's doing his lady voice, and then at times throughout the album, he turns the man voice on.
So fight him then.
You gotta pick a goddamn side.
Fight him then.
Yo, you gotta pick a side.
That's the duality of man.
Because you can't get on, you can't say, okay, I want to get the party lit, but then still be throwing little shots at Kendrick here and there. You lost. Take the L, do your R&B shit, and that's cool. Let's move on.
Oh, you don't like that there's still shots in there?
No.
Okay, so outside of that, I'm just talking about the music. I'm just saying, put the song
honestly, the music, it's not me. It's not for me. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
I'm not. You like it, Alex?
I think it's okay. It's okay. I would give it like a 6.5, 7.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
You need to get busy.
Also, I like Drake rapping.
You know what I like Drake rapping too. You know what he should be doing right now with this album out? He should be in certified lover boy mode.
That's what it is.
Not this. Not on stage. With fucking A$AP Rocky.
He was always doing that.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He fucking got DeMar DeRozan. He got a kid jersey of DeMar DeRozan slamming it on the floor, acting tough with a fucking. Is that a bulletproof vest on?
Yeah.
Like you can't. Like,
but he always had that though.
But you just put out the sexy shit. You saying you making sexy songs.
Yeah, but they don't know the music yet. So it's like,
Yeah,
you go to a concert, you don't want to sing along with the new shit you just heard.
I guess, man.
He also realized that he's doing exactly what Kendrick said.
What's that?
I've never seen somebody prove
He
somebody
likes-
right.
What did
He
Kendrick
likes
say?
Drake with the melodies, and look, he had to go back to the melodies.
But no,
he should.
But he's still acting tough on the album.
This is what women want to listen to. Women do not want to listen to boom bop, bing bop, boom. Right? Like that's not like what girl's like, yo, it's time to fuck. Put on that Kendrick.
How do you feel about Drake having a record called Give Me a Hug?
Say what?
Like with all of these allegations and shit flying around.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can't be that guy asking for a hug.
Why not?
Over and over. What you mean?
They say they thought
Saying little kids give me a hug. Like
Still, you don't
Talking about strippers. Yo, give me a hug. Get over here.
That's give me some ones.
Give me some
I want no
ones.
fucking hug from you.
Give me some ones.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me some ones. Give me some.
I don't know. Listen, here's my thing, man. I'm an OG Drake hater, and I'm committed.
No, we. But we got.
I really don't like the album though.
We got to be objective.
But I don't care. Here's the thing. Even me saying I don't like the album don't even matter. I don't care. Like I don't like when Drake sings. So this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? If Drake came to me like, yo, listen to this. As soon as I hear the melody, I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Give me some bars. Then when I hear Give Me a Hug, I'm like, oh, that's tough.
That's tough.
But I'm like, I would have said, yo, change the fucking ending. Like, that shit is silly. Like, why you know what I'm saying? You just finished barring them up. Why you want to talk about Give Me a Hug?
Give me a hug, though. Sometimes you need a hug.
You know,
sometimes you projecting what you need. Sometimes he wants a hug.
He needs the love.
That's what he's saying. Give me a hug. It's like, yo, I need a
I
hug.
bet you he saw Paid in Full. I bet you Paid in Full was the inspiration for that album. You remember when Mitch said, I go out because I need that love. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I needed to go to the strip club. I've been kicking my ass all year long. I done seen this motherfucker at the Super Bowl. I done seen him at the goddamn Grammy with 5 awards. I just need to go back to where the love is. Walk up in the strip club. And I'm like, oh shit, Drake, you missed me?
Give me a hug. Get that hug.
Gay.
And the tour, I need more wins, or what is it? I need a
max win.
I need a max win. Like, he's saying what he needs right now.
Drake is Drake. As we've been saying just throughout the whole battle. You're still Drake at the end of the fucking
Aubrey
day.
right now.
He's what?
He's Aubrey.
He's never not been Aubrey.
Y'all hate.
He's never not been Aubrey.
All right, y'all not allowed to have sex to no more Drake music.
I've never had sex with Drake music in my life. Okay?
That's why.
Drake.
That's why.
There's one Drake record I would play.
You wax your pussy.
Listen, there's one Drake record I would play. If you used to be gay and then you stopped being gay, started as a bottom. I play that. Started as a bottom.
Now I'm in.
Started as a bottom. Congratulations though, 250,000 is a good look. But the label's still fucking with him.
Does he prove anything to the streamers? Does he prove anything to UMG? Is there any?
Bro, UMG was calling last week asking what's the radio record.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That means that they still fucking with him. They not fucking with him. Like
they were calling on his behalf.
Yeah, I was saying that I wanted to see Drake without his superpowers. I didn't know how the streaming platforms would receive him, how labels would receive him, but it's still business as usual.
I thought the reason why it's released on Party's Spotify and stuff is because he can't release music while he's in this lawsuit with Drake.
It's on streaming platforms.
Yeah,
it's
but
on
it's
Apple.
on streaming platforms under Party, not
Maybe it don't count as a Drake album. I don't know. I can look and see. Let me look and see. I didn't even bother to look. Let's see. It's under Drake's album. No, it is, because it's number one. So it's gonna be Drake's 14th number one album. It's Drake's 14th number one album, Party's first number one album.
So they both released it. Like you put it on, you look under Drake and you see it? Because when I looked under Party, I saw it.
Which one now?
When I looked under Party, I saw the album. I could be completely wrong.
All right, man. You got Charlamagne throwing a lot of gay jokes out there. It's kind of crazy coming from the guy. Didn't him and Envy make sex toys about each other or something like that at the Breakfast Club? I don't know. I just feel a certain type of way hearing Charlamagne throwing out all of these little gay jokes. Now, I don't know. Maybe he does this all the time on Brilliant Idiots ever since the beef, and I can't really get too mad at Charlamagne because he is a self-proclaimed Drake hater. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but when I hear Charlamagne talking about, I don't think this is the time. I mean, when is it gonna be the time? He got to drop some music, and I saw the other little female co-host talking about, is anybody gonna mention Kendrick made Drake, go back to the melodies? Was Drake ever gonna stop making R&B songs? It's a lot of hate going on. I think if the sales of this album would have completely flopped, Charlamagne would have had more to talk about than just a couple of gay jokes, all right? Even the song he said he liked, which was Give Me a Hug, he said, I liked it, but I don't enjoy it. It's dope, but I don't like listening to it. Like, come on, Charlamagne. Just say it's nothing that Drake could ever do to impress you. Just say that. And the Super Bowl, I'm telling y'all, it was a good halftime show. But I think it was so divisive that performance isn't resonating the way people thought it would. And it's kind of like the halftime show came and went. And there's so many people who was upset about the set list and all of this other stuff that I think it took away from the moment. And I think a lot of us thought, after the halftime show, it's still going to be, F Drake and his career is going to be over. And I think with the Party Next Door album, Some Sexy Songs for You, it's done a little bit of putting the whole beef behind Drake and moving forward to whatever his career is going to look like. Now, we got to see what's next after this UMG lawsuit, which I'm still not a fan of, but I see Drake fans starting to, make a little leeway with that. I see people all over the internet defending the lawsuit now. I see people, and look, Charlamagne was right. I did see some people, acting like the album is being suppressed, but I think UMG is still profiting off of this album, and the album is getting some type of label push. So yeah, they got the lawsuit going on, but business is still business as usual. And yeah, how about we make some money off of this album while you're suing us to make up for some of the legal fees we got to pay? I see people talking about, the tricks of the album being put out and it was under Party Next Door. Well, when I first listened to it on Spotify, it was under Drake's Spotify. So, I don't know about all of these tricks that supposedly Drake was doing to put the album out so, it wouldn't be under UMG. It's looking like UMG is profiting off of the album. And like I've seen Charlamagne say in a couple of clips that UMG was calling the Breakfast Club and other radio stations to figure out, what's the radio song on Some Sexy Songs for You. So I don't know, but y'all tell me what y'all thought about Charlamagne's comments on the album and Drake. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.